Hi, this is Annie from the ADHD Minimalist. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. My husband and my son are using the chainsaw. Today I have been looking at sorting Duplos because I felt like my kids were too big for them. The problem is, as soon as I got them out, my youngest, who is 8, she said, "Oh, I want to build with Duplo again." So I've talked to her a little bit about what she wants to keep, which was mainly things that had to do with this house. She and her sister had one of these Duplo houses, and they played with this a lot. I seriously had to buy extra pieces, roof pieces like this on eBay, because then my son wanted to play too, and he was honestly way too old for Duplo. But I guess building is fun with Duplos because it can get really big really fast, and somehow they all wanted to be architects at the time, and they kept building different kinds of houses. And so the rest of this house is actually in the house with my daughter, who is already playing with it. So and then some of the pieces are in here, some animals and cupboards and different things. Let's see, I hope I got myself in the picture now. But hi, I'm Annie from the ADHD Minimalist, and I know it might seem funny to talk about minimalism, and then we have all of these Legos. Sorry, they're Duplos, but this one is like, you can see it's kind of like almost up to my waist. That's a really tall one too. And then over here, these are animals. I had to ask my daughter if those were like given to her as gifts, if she wanted to keep those. But then we have, and actually she might want to keep that one too. We have this whole grocery bag full of stuff that I'm going to get rid of. So I've already decided on that, so I'm not going to bother like making towers of it. But when I first went through it, I was kind of just quickly decided keep, get rid of. And a lot of this stuff is a little bit sentimental because my kids played with it so much for such a long time. I mean, like 10 years maybe we had this out in the house. And so I ended up keeping way more stuff than I was getting rid of. I was getting rid of about 1/4 of it and keeping 2/4 or 3/4. Keeping 3/4 and getting rid of 1/4, which seemed like way too much, because I really do think my youngest, who's 8 and almost 9, will soon quit playing with these. And so the only reason I'm going to keep those last pieces is maybe for sentimental reasons, and in case we have our grandkids and they want to come over to play. Although when you think about that as a reason to keep stuff, you kind of have to check, because some of these pieces, let's see if I open this, I think that's a new one. But then you can have, I think maybe this one's older. Yeah, I think this is an older piece. Sometimes you can just tell how beat up they are on the inside too, but they look a little bit different. And the older pieces, after a while, the integrity of the plastic sort of like gives out and they'll start breaking. So these are older windows. And then the newer ones, they were the ones that were over here in this bag. But this is a new door, so they're a little bit rounded. This is actually an old piece. Again, new piece. So sometimes I just decided about the piece, if I was going to keep it or not, how much my kids played with it. And sometimes it was because I kind of feel like it's better just to sell it now cheaply and let somebody else play with it before it falls apart. And I was going to get rid of these, but they're actually not Legos. These are Mega Blocks. But then she wanted to have pieces that were compatible with her house, and these are the same size. So I don't think these are really worth anything because they're not Legos. So maybe we'll just keep those, and then I will put all of those in the sell pile of these pieces, and probably those two. I kept 2 of those, but I'm gonna probably get rid of 2 of those building base things. Anyway, but then because I couldn't really figure out how to get rid of stuff, I finally decided to see how much of certain things we had. And because I'm getting rid of that big box over there, grocery bag, and I didn't actually put these in towers. Like, these towers could have been, I don't know, maybe not twice as high, but higher. So I didn't even get around to like making towers out of everything. But I've been doing a lot of research on which colors are good for ADHD. And so at first I thought I would just get rid of everything red, because red and orange are more stimulating, and what I realized was that green and blue, and then the third one is white, were what seemed to be best for ADHD and for concentration. And green is like really amazing. Like even if you have pictures of nature in your house and stuff, green can be relaxing and calming. And blue was up there too. It had a lot of really good qualities. So those were kind of like the leading two, and then there was white. So I was thinking, well, I'll just keep the green and the blue stuff and get rid of all the red stuff. But the house's roofs, the roof pieces for the houses that we have are all red, and so then that kind of changed my opinion on how we're going to do that. So I guess I'm just going to run around here and just kind of like try to decide what to keep and what to get rid of, and maybe you want to just kind of declutter with me for a minute. So I think the first thing I'm going to keep is at least some of this, because they could use this to like finish off their roof, because it still has these little the roofs that they have, they still have those little pointy, or what do I want to say, circle things at the top. And so if you want to make it look really nice and finished, you could use these, but it's kind of a lot. So I think maybe I'm just going to keep that much and put that in there, and I'm going to get rid of these. And I think I can safely get rid of this stuff. And I'm hoping that my daughter accidentally took the window for that to the other house and I can just exchange it. So we'll see if I can find that. Then I honestly don't think I need these or any of these other ones that are the same. Maybe I'll keep those because I was going to keep the green stuff, but we're going to get rid of these. And I'm going to run out of space back here, I think, but I'm going to get rid of all of these red ones. It's a pretty big tower. And we're in my storage room right now, so I'm sorry, this is kind of sort of just threw stuff in here. It was a little room for like in Sweden you say fika, like snacks, and kind of hanging out if we wanted to when we went swimming in the water. You can see it a little bit out the window out there, or we have a hot tub out here. So it's kind of a changing room, but my kids needed to use the guest rooms for some like a game room, just to kind of like have a hangout space, because our house is really small. So then the stuff that we had in the storage room over there or in the guest room ended up in here. So I need to get rid of more things. I'm working on that. I think I'm going to keep this tower with the blue blocks. My daughter's actually on my case right now. She's like, Mom, I need some more blocks, because she just got the house pieces and like no building blocks. So if we keep the blue ones, whoop, is that just going to fall down? I think so. Actually, just going to do like that, I think. And then, goodness, I kind of wanted to keep the green ones too, but it might just be too much. It's not quite as many as the blue ones. I don't think we need these at all. And let's see here, over here. Here's like kind of special pieces, because I figure out, I'm sorry, I need to take care of my toenails. Haven't painted them in a while. Okay, so we have all of these, which I'm sort of tempted to keep because they're all special pieces. But I'm afraid I'm going to end up being like tempted to keep way too much stuff. Okay, we're going to get rid of these. And I might need to get a bag for more things, because it's not going to fit in here. Whoa, okay. Tripping on a piece. All right, I'm going to get rid of this because the theme of a lot of the stuff in here is construction toys, because that's what my son had, and he is definitely not playing with these anymore, so that could be something we could get rid of. So these gray pieces kind of go with those construction toys. Honestly, I don't really feel like I need those either. Let's see here. Okay, the pink stuff sort of goes with the house, so I might have to keep those just because they go with the house. And my kids like the water toys, although I think I'll keep that one because it goes with the house, or part of the roof. Maybe it was a shop or something, but they turned it into a house. Okay, so we're keeping the pink things. We don't know about that or the animals, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those. I think the girls might be upset with me if I got rid of those. I'm gonna keep those ones because they're kind of a weird size. They only have 3 circles at the top. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. These orange pieces are also from like the construction toys, so those go with the other things that I'm selling. Oh, okay, these kind of got, but I think she has 2 of these over with the house, but the girls really like to use these for making like caravans and stuff. So, I think the ones that she has are blue. So if we go with a blue theme here, we can get rid of these. And then those are also like things that they used to make these campers. And that was like a huge thing. They had so much fun. They made campers and they drove them around and they were huge and they were so big that honestly when they moved them, they almost fell over. But that was a really big pastime for a while. Okay, and I'm just gonna decide that I can get rid of these too. Okay, then we have some of these other things. Let's see, those we're gonna get rid of. These, honestly, don't really know. We have a couple of them over there that are pink, so there's the pink too. Let's get rid of these. Then I don't really know that I need these either. I think that we use them as tables. These, I think, go to the construction toys. And since I was gonna get rid of red stuff, I'll get rid of those. Poof. I think we'll get rid of the yellow ones too. So have these 2, some kind of tables, I guess. Okay, then we have like one green thing like this, which I don't really know what you would just do with one. This is a special piece, so I guess we're gonna keep that, but we're gonna get rid of these, I think. I don't know, unless you think that, I also have these. I'm kind of like having a hard time making up my mind. I think that one went to a forklift or something, so that probably goes with the construction toys. Let's get rid of those. And I don't know, maybe I will see about those. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. And these. Should have had more of those grocery bags. Well, I guess that's a grocery bag too. And this is one of those construction toys too. So that's going. And okay, my daughter said she wanted a couple of these to make a skateboard ramp, but I think 2 is enough. So let's get rid of those. And then I think I need to keep these, although I'm not really sure why, but I think they went to something because they're kind of weird pieces. And then we have, let's see, oh, that one didn't get, there's a lot of these small pieces. Sometimes it's really hard to know. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. This thing. Oh, stuff is all falling out of the bag. Okay, and if we're gonna be consistent and keep blue and green stuff, then I suppose, I don't know. I don't really know if these black pieces went to the house at all, or black and pink are kind of nice together. And these were like newer. And then we have a bunch of brown things, which I suppose is dirt or something maybe. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of these and maybe keep these because this could be like the trunk of a tree or something. And I don't think I need these. These are newer pieces, but I think it's also part of the construction toy. Sorry. Oh, right. And then we have one of these. I guess we're going to get rid of that too. And there's like 3 different colors of green here. 1, 2, 3. And then we have, oh, there's more of these green ones. Oh, I guess that's 2 different colors there too. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of these, I think, because we have like a lot of these blue ones. And I'm going to keep the color variation. And then we have these blue ones. I honestly think I might take some of this stuff over to my daughter and just see how much she needs, because she might not need all of this to make her house. Honestly, she had like roof pieces like going up one side like this, and then she needed to make a wall on the other side. So I don't know. There's kind of, again, these are sort of special pieces. I don't think I need these beige ones. My daughter might want the purple ones because those are really rare. I don't need that. I honestly don't feel like I need these either. Or that for that matter. Okay. Then, goodness. All of this stuff. Okay, my daughters kind of like to use some of this stuff as like railings, but it's technically from the construction toys. So here, I think we should definitely get rid of those. Okay, I think I'm just going to do a color choice here. We're going to keep the yellow pieces and get rid of these colored pieces. So those are going in here. I'm going to keep those. Okay, I guess this is the trough for the animals, so that might be popular, but we don't need 3 boats. Okay, we have all 3 of these boats here, and I guess I'm going to keep the newest one because I think one of my girls might have got that as a gift, so I'm going to get rid of 2. You see, I have 3 kids, so sometimes we had to buy 3 of something because they kept fighting over the same toy, which is seriously really annoying. Okay, this doesn't seem to be anybody's, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then I'm not really sure about the elephants and the giraffes, so I might have to check that out later. Again, I think this is a construction toy where you mix cement, so that's going. Now, let's see here. Oh, there's something interesting. Okay, I don't know. This might be something my daughter got recently and she remembers it, so maybe I need to keep that and ask her. Okay, so we have all of these people. Okay, my husband bought this, or it was from his childhood, I think, and he flies out of a cannon, and he has flat feet, so all the people with rounded feet cannot fly out of the cannon, so we need to keep him. Let's see, then we have a couple babies here. I don't know, I think I like the one that says Duplo better, so we're going to donate or sell the other one. And look, for some odd reason, we have like multiple guys that are the same. So we're going to say goodbye to these guys. Keep 1. And what else do we have here? Oh, this must be another one of those flying cannon people. But there's another one. I don't think we need to keep that one too. Oh, and a girl one. Although sometimes I like the old ones better. Like they don't seem to be quite as, I don't know, girly or something. They're more neutral. Oh, those are almost the same. Do we have any construction people? I guess it's a good question. Oh, that one. We need to get rid of those because they go with other stuff. Oh, and 2 grandmas that were exactly the same. And that's a boy, I think, right? I think we can get rid of this one. Okay. So, I guess the point is here now we need to make a family or something. We have, there should be like a mom for that, though I don't know where she went, but whatever. There we have one family, I guess, or something, I don't know. Oh, there's another boy. Those are basically the same. The thing is, sometimes if they play together, they each want to have like the same kind of people. But I don't really feel like saving all of these, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's get rid of one of these guys. Okay, we're going to say bye-bye to you. And one of the grannies is going to go bye-bye too. All right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and maybe just keep these. Okay, and we have people. We still have, apparently they have chickens or something. All right, I think I'm gonna keep that. Oh, wheelbarrow, keep. We have like all of these flowers. I don't know. I don't really think you need green flowers. I think these are less interesting, so goodbye. And then again, like these pink and purple things, my daughter seems to think they go to her house. This needs to get saved. And I don't know. I think maybe I'm just going to keep a few of these and then... Oh, but there isn't even two. I was going to keep 2 of each, but there aren't even 2 of each. Okay, well, I think we can get rid of the rest of these. Do one more. We'll keep one more red flower and get rid of those. All right. Okay, then I don't think... Oh, here's the cars. And I think I might keep this for my son just because this is kind of a little bit nostalgia for him, and it's one of the few things that I'm keeping, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, so this airplane I haven't really decided about, but it's really kind of gross, so I feel like I need to run it through the dishwasher before I decide what to do with that. Then we have, this is what, a small passenger car. Let's see, I decided to keep these. This is another passenger car, but they have to have something to pull their things with if they decide to make campers. So maybe we need to keep some cars. Okay, the jury is still out on the animals. Keeping that. Okay, then the question is what to do with this stuff. Which I think is a little bit harder because these are kind of big pieces. So I think these biggest ones, maybe these, okay, we're gonna keep these that are the biggest size. Then we have this left. Let's get rid of some of these, I think. Question is just which ones? Which I think is kind of hard to decide. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. These gray ones, brown ones could possibly be flower beds, maybe. Okay, so let's maybe keep those, but we can get rid of this one and this one, maybe. Yeah. Then these orange pieces kind of remind me of like construction toys. So I think we're gonna give these away. Okay, might keep those. And then there's the big question of what to do with these. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of the yellow ones. And these beige, or I guess they're orange. Oh, goodness. Because the house has a red roof, so I don't know, maybe that's a good color to keep just for the house. And then we still have this biggest pile, which I kind of think is the hardest because they're still pretty big pieces and they're kind of ones that you don't get very often. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do a color choice. I think I might keep that one. On the other hand, maybe I won't. I'm just gonna get rid of all the yellow ones is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so for right now, I'm gonna give some of this to my daughter and see what she uses and what is, if it's too much, I'm gonna get rid of more, I guess. The animals, remember the jury was still out on some of these animals in the airplane. Those are for making camper vans and these, I guess. And then some of the stuff, just gonna see what she needs for her house. And then this big bag and these 2 towers, the 2 towers and this bag here are all gonna get sold or given away or something. So anyway, that was just sort of my process of going through these toys. I don't know, maybe one of you has a better idea of how to like sort through Duplos when they're a little bit sentimental is one thing, and then they're different colors, and then some maybe kids have favorite ones and stuff. And so I kind of feel like there's like maybe 5 different parameters you kind of have to think about which ones are most important for building and which ones never get used and all kinds of different things. So if you have some good ideas for how to help people sort their Duplos, let me know and put it in the comments. And remember to give us a thumbs up. Bye.